Hi, folks. Steve Walsh here, also known as the Hands-On Angel, and welcome to the latest edition of my newsletter. Today, I wanted to focus on LinkedIn, and specifically LinkedIn messaging for early stage founders. Now, I'm extremely fortunate to have a number of followers, and I get tons of messages every day from early stage founders that either want to engage with my content or might want to have a conversation with me about their fundraising journey. And I do think that there's a right way and a wrong way to approach investors when it comes to these conversations. So I thought I would do a quick newsletter on it and give you some concrete examples of founders that I've worked with in the past and some ones that I haven't worked with, and the messaging they use to get my interest and to start a conversation. So as we jump into LinkedIn, this is my profile. A number of you have already seen it. Let me give you some examples of some messaging that's come in. So this is my friend Lax. Excuse me. And Lax is a founder, early stage founder in Boston. He's actually an alum from Babson College. Now, I didn't know Lax before earlier this year. So he reached out to me in April of this year. And he went to the business school. He has an early stage company and he was looking to learn. So here's his message to me. First of all, hope you're well. I'm reaching out because I find your content inspiring. So he's engaging with my content and letting me know he's paying attention. Here's who he is. He's the founder of True League. They revolutionize higher education student engagement. They work with multiple colleges in the Boston area, including Babson, Simmons, and Regis. As we look to scale, I'd love to connect with you to seek your guidance. So he tells me how I might know him or a connection I might have, which is via Babson, where I've done a number of talks to the entrepreneur ecosystem and their eTower program. He explains who he is and what he's building and a little bit about his traction. And then he has a pretty clear ask. I'm just looking for guidance. What I always say is, when you're approaching investors, be genuine, make sure you have a personal connection or you can connect to someone or something in their background and have a very easy ask and an easy way for them to say yes. So in Locke's case, he wasn't asking for money. He didn't want me to invest. He wanted some guidance and he had been engaging with my content. So I respond, thanks for your kind words and engage with my content. Always happy to helpful to meet new founders, see how I can be helpful. What's the best email for you? Here's his email, and we connected. Since then, I've met with Locke at least 7 or 8 times. We've had lunch together. I've been mentoring him a little bit, and I'm happy to say he just got accepted into the Techstars Boston Accelerator for the fall cohort, where I'm a mentor in residence. It all started, though, off a single LinkedIn message in April of this year, and it takes time to build these relationships. So he did a great job of being genuine, specific, but not over the top and not pushy. Let me give you another example. This is my friend Jake Ross. Jake is also a Boston entrepreneur. He's an alumni of Babson as well and was at the eTower program. I met Jake November of last year when I gave a chat at eTower. Jake just sends me a quick follow-up message. Pleasure to meet you tonight. Look forward to chatting soon. And then the next day, he actually says and makes a comment on a post I did about my time at eTower. And he makes some comments about, thanks for sharing with the group. I'm going to share this around. He then starts to engage on a regular basis with my content and actually sends me notes about posts he likes. This one, which was entitled Be Genuine, was a picture of my mom and I. So Jake and I start to develop a relationship. It builds over time. And now Jake and I do business on a regular basis. We talk about founders. We try to help one another and try to grow our businesses. Again, genuine reach out, super specific, not a heavy ask, and a relationship that develops over time. Let me give you a couple of examples of maybe what not to do when reaching out to investors. So this gentleman here, Frederick, reached out to me in July. Hi, Steve. Here's a few slides about a crypto bot that makes 7% a month over 3 years. If you want to know more, I can offer you a demo. First of all, I don't know what the hell a crypto bot is, even though I'm in the crypto space. I don't remember ever asking for a demo. I don't remember asking for a pitch. And now here you are, 11 seconds into our online relationship, and you're pitching me and talking about something that has no context. You never tell me who you are. You never tell me how I might know you, if I know you, if you know someone in my network. There's zero context here. So not the best way to reach out. Here's another example. This gentleman has been reaching out to me for the last 3 years. So 3 years ago, he reached out to me because he was doing a Series B and wanted to know if I wanted to be involved. Then he was giving me an update that a China investor made a $300,000 investment. Let me know if you want to be in this round. This year, fast forward 3 years, he's exiting his company and is looking for a job opportunity and wants me to hire him. So here's a job opportunity ask. Then a month later, Now he's starting a new entity and wants to raise $10,000 to $50,000, and would I be interested? 4 different asks, no context, no idea who he is, how I know him, and he's asking for jobs, he's asking for money, he's asking for investments. It's just not a great look. It's not a great way to reach out to investors. I'm not saying there's a specific perfect way to do it, but what I would say is if you see these posts and these messages, there is a theme. And that theme is when you're reaching out, first of all, be genuine, be kind, be humble, and try to connect what you're doing to that founder. Take a look at my LinkedIn profile. Very quickly, if you look at my profile, I'm pretty clear about here's my background, here's what I've done, here's what I do, here's where I spend my time. So there's a ton of activity and post about what I'm interested in and where I go. And I have thousands of connections. Take a look at my profile. Look at my followers, look at my connections, see if you can find common themes, see if you can find other people in your network that are also connected to me to find some common ground. I have found this is the most effective way to reach out to investors, to create real connections, real conversations, and ultimately to get the best results. I hope you find this helpful. Thanks again for being a member of my newsletter, and we'll see you all real soon. Have a great day.